Hello everyone and welcome to another Thursday. Yes, Names Explorer is out again and he's just arriving at the mini roundabout at Halton with the adverse camber. Go down here a little way and then off to the right down a little lane which takes you across the River Lune. I've been told about this little bridge across here. In fact, many years ago I did try this in my camper van, and it seemed a bit too narrow for me. But apparently, you can actually drive a car across. 6'6" it says, and it says Station Road. Now, this, I am told, crosses the cycleway, which is the old line that ran from Leeds to Morecambe Heysham Port, called the Green Air Line, and this is the little bridge, and a lovely bridge it is too. Stop just part way along and look at the Lune. Probably what we're going to see, of course, is the girders into the rivets. It's a remarkable condition. Lovely green paint. Lovely rivets too. Do like a nice rivet. Right, now just the other side of this is the cycleway running left to right, and I have done this cycleway a number of times, but I hadn't realised that just coming across the cycleway now. I hadn't realised to the left is the old station and a bit station building. I'll pop a picture of it. It's now owned by Lancaster University Rowing Club, and they've kept it in very nice condition. And this takes you out onto the main road, which runs from Lancaster to Kirby Lonsdale, which has become infested with yellow poles with speed cameras on the top of them all the way along. It's horrible. I mean, I never actually particularly liked the road at all, but it's even worse now with all those yellow poles stuck up everywhere. Here we are. Here's the main road, and here's a picture of the building on the. So this was Halton railway station. Right, well, we've cut off most of that road, and we're now coming into the little village of Hornby, where there's a castle. You can just see the castle sticking up there, and there will be a picture at the end of it, this little section, to show you the castle. There's a nice post office here which does teas. Now we're going to go off to the right here. I'm going to bypass the major road, and then off to a place called Wennington. Lovely houses over on the right hand side there, and on the left. Yeah, the castle dates originally from the 1500s, and this is the old railway line we're going to cross over here actually, that Green Air Line. But unfortunately the cycleway doesn't come as far as this, which is a shame. Otherwise you could cycle all the way to Leeds if you wanted, wouldn't you? Right, just across there, if you took that road over there, that takes you right across the hills. But it deteriorates into a bridleway. Right, well here's Hornby Castle. Yeah, if you had a Himalayan or something like that, of course, you could take that. I mean, you can go quite a long while on a metalled road according to the map. Now this is Wennington, and off to the left, that's the way we went last time or before. And this is the other part of Wennington, with a little narrow bit between these two houses. All of these villages actually, well, I mean, they're just intended, weren't they, for horses and carts and things like that. God, what it must have been like in those days, eh? I I'd love to be able to travel back in time to be an observer and see what it was really like. Yeah, so we're coming out of here and we're going to go up to this road takes you to a place called Bentham, High Bentham and Low Bentham, and on to Ingleton. And this is a route I think that Mick, 5D Traveller, took on his way back. I'm not quite sure about that, because he was riding in pouring rain and dark, and it was very hard to see quite where he was. Much better to ride it in daylight, I think. So yeah, we've decided to go off to the left here rather than carry on the main road, and all roads lead to Bentham apparently. Yeah, pleasant little ride. I've not been along any of these lanes before. Now they've dried up a bit, but it's quite pleasant to ride along them. Rams and wild garlic. It's lovely to see that. Some nice views across to Ingleborough. Still not many leaves on the trees up this way. See Ingleborough over on the left there. It's sort of jushy out bit, it sort of comes up quite sharply and then levels off at the top. I'm sure there's a geographical term for it. Escarpments and that sort of thing, which I've forgotten all about now. I did learn them once in geography, but that was a long time ago. Thinking actually about the do you remember the old road signs? They changed. I think they changed about 1971, 70, something like that. As I recall, I'd learnt to drive a car and using the old road signs, and then about a year later, if that, they changed to the more modern signs, which I don't find as attractive. I know they're easier to see and all of that, but somehow there's a certain nostalgia, isn't there, to the old road signs, which were rather small and indistinct, but we were all travelling much more slowly. Well, I'd still travel at that speed, so I can see. I'd be able to see them fine, wouldn't I? Here's an example of one of those signs, that stop sign. That would have been much more indistinct in the past. We wouldn't have had those big signs over there telling you which way to go. It would just been the finger post over on the right hand side. That's all they would have had, which I think is rather attractive. Finger post, as it's called. I'm pleased to see that's still there. I rather like this little road. I think I'll come again. Stone barns. Right, well, this is going to take me into Burton in Lonsdale, which we've been through in a different direction. I don't know quite where this is going to bring me into, from a side direction presumably, and oh, I can see the church spire. Oh yeah, Burton in Lonsdale. I'm just going to go over the River Greta, just up here. Yeah, there we are, River Greta. These people have a bus service, and are there any shops? Sure there must be. What do you do if you live here, I wonder? Where do you work? Of course that's all changes, isn't it? So many people working from home now. I can't imagine how that would have worked for me. As an engineer, I mean, you need to be able to talk face to face with customers and reps and people like that. I just can't imagine how it works. No, I don't have to worry about it. I'm retired, and I love retirement. There's a couple of people down the road which I live, and they have retired apparently, and yet they haven't, because they've gone back to work again. They tried it, they didn't like it. They got back to work. I can't believe it. I think it shows a lack of imagination, personally. It's just my, oh dear. I just love the freedom that retirement gives. As long as you've got a bit of money and a bit of decent health, there's just so much to do, so much to enjoy. So yes, you're Berlin, heading out of Burton, Lonsdale, and towards Kirby Lonsdale. That's this is Kirby Lonsdale Road. Passing through just Tunstall, isn't it? I missed that. I'm paying attention. More Ramsons across here, on the other side of the road down Verge. But they're everywhere, aren't they? It's lovely. springtime in England. It's lovely. Yellow poles. There's some interesting villages along here actually. Rather busy. I say rather busy. I'm saying traffic's can't be, not this morning anyway. It's just me, busy. Although I said there are a lot of yellow poles, there must be on the earlier part. I've not been along here for a long time. Oh, a couple of years actually since I was along this part. I've remembered them as being plastered all the way along here, but obviously not. Showing that sun didn't break through. Forecast was supposed to be breaking through later, but not here. We'll soon be coming up to the junction with the A65, Kirby Northstar, and so I'll leave you there. And, but we'll have another ride, another time, on some country roads and maybe even some lanes if we don't have too much rain. Thank you very much for watching this one, and yes, as I say, see you again on another Thursday morning. Thanks for watching this one. Bye for now.